I just watched the Matrix 4 trailer. And I'm really excited. At the same time, I'm worried. I'm excited because I'm a fan. I love all of the Keanu Reeves movies. I love the Matrix trilogy. I love the concept. I love the whole thing. I'm a movie lover, but at the same time, I'm also very worried for the state of movies today. And even TV series. Why? Because everything's woke. Everything's about an agenda now, and it just sucks. I'm just saying it straight. You know, Christian movies are not innocent of this. They're just as guilty. I'm going to go back to that, and I'm going to talk about them both. I just want to say right now, man, guys, I don't see why Hollywood needs to wokeify everything. Everything that they turn into woke goes broke. I've always said it before, I'll say it again. Woke is broke, especially when it comes to entertainment. You know, they try to change stuff. They try to make everything gay. They gayify everything. They lesbianize everyone. They LGBTQize everyone and everything that has to do with entertainment. And I think they gotta learn their lessons, you know? Like, I'll give you an example. Supergirl. The CW series, the Supergirl series. It was okay. It was a little woke. But there was a season, I forgot which season, where I stopped watching because one episode, it was all about gun rights. The very next episode, it was about transgender rights. And then the very next episode, it was about equality. It's like, and they're preaching. There's no story anymore. It's just preaching, 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 blah, 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 blah. And there was no story. It was bad script writing. Everything was contrived. There was no longer any character development. There was absolutely nothing. It was just trash. It was a trashy, contrived, badly written dialogue. And, you know, I can't imagine, like, can you imagine, for example, you know, the red butt baboon, the monkey, the red butt baboon is going extinct. Oh, we should make a new movie, King Kong, but we're going to reboot. Instead of a gorilla, he's going to be a giant, humongous red butt baboon. You know, or the blue shark is having trouble right now as a species. Let's reboot Jaws. But instead of a great white shark, it's gonna be a blue shark. You know, or Godzilla becomes a gigantic anaconda instead of, you know, whatever Godzilla is, right? So, like, guys, come on. You know, there's a Superman and then they want to turn him, I don't know. But later on, I'm just guessing they're gonna try to turn him gay. He's going to be a gay Superman, just like what they did or they tried to do with James Bond. You know, James Bond trying to make him LGBTQ with the previous one. I can't remember which one. It was Daniel Craig. You know, it was a short line, but it was very, very obvious. That's just lazy writing. That's just pushing an agenda, and it's not good storytelling. You want to make a good story, make a good story. You want, and just let your values. Now, I'm a Christian, okay? I'm a Christian. But Christians are guilty of the same thing. You know? I'm going to get to that in a bit. But let me just say, if you're LGBT, if you're gay, if you're an atheist, and you're into entertainment, then make entertainment, make stories. And just let your values come out without having these two people dialogue and then preaching it to the audience. It's just too obvious. Now, I'm going to rant against Christian movies. And I'm not talking about, you know, like Hollywood ones like Noah and all of that stuff. I think those guys are just doing what they can with the material that they have, which is the Bible, and then they try to put their own spin on it. And because they're not really Christians, then, you know, I can't blame them. But if you're a Christian and you're making movies and you're going to preach to the crowd, ew. I would say cringe. I'm going to name drop some movies now, and I might get in trouble for this, but I think someone has to say it. One example was Facing the Giants. I hated that film. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Christian youth camp. No. That was cringe. That was so bad, cringy bad, okay? Facing the Giants. What is it that God can't do? Nothing, coach. What is it that God can't do? Nothing, coach. Guys, that's preaching to the crowd. You know, no one ever really does that. You know, Christian schools don't even do that. And when they do, it's very cringe. If you want to catechize people, but don't do it in a way that forces it down their throats as if it's like the cool in thing, that's not. Oh my goodness, I'm on my way to do my laundry, as you can see in the back, and I feel like, oh, that was just dirty. You know, that did me dirty. Another one is God's Not Dead. I'm talking about the one with Kevin Sorbo. I love Kevin Sorbo, you know. I grew up with Hercules, with him playing Hercules. I love Kevin Sorbo, but I hated that film. Why? They misrepresented the atheist there. They turned the atheist into this guy who hated religion because when he was younger, I think his dad or his mom was sick and he prayed to God and God didn't heal them. And so he had a grudge against God. And in the end, he gets hit by a car. Spoilers, sorry, I don't care about giving spoilers about this particular movie because I really don't like it. So he gets hit by a car, and then the evangelist comes in and evangelizes to him, and he's like, okay, I accept Jesus. And then, ta-da, he got saved in the end. It's so contrived. Atheists were misrepresented. There are so many very, very good and valid arguments by atheists. And the movie God's Not Dead did not showcase any one of those. Of course, there was the classic, if God is good and all-powerful, how come there's evil? There's a classic, you know, they used that. But it was just so contrived. They portrayed the atheist as this angry, seething with hatred, you know, anti-religion person. And most atheists I know, in fact, I would say about 90% of atheists I know don't believe, not because, you know, they have this great big grudge against God. It's just because they've got some questions and some issues that hasn't been addressed, hasn't been dealt with. There's another one. So God's Not Dead, and then there's the what was the other one? Oh my goodness, there's so many cringe Christian movies which I really, really don't like. Miracle in the Cards, I really didn't like that one. There are some really, really good ones as well, such as Fireproof. Fireproof was good. Courageous was good. Those were fun. Those were great. Those were light. And they weren't contrived. So, what am I saying? I'm saying if you're a Christian and you want to make some Christian movies, please make them good. Remove the preaching, take it out. Just take it out. If you're a novelist, you're writing a novel, you're a Christian, just remove the preaching stuff. If there is dialogue, make it be true. Make sure it's true to the characters and true to whatever you're trying to represent in the real world. Try not to misrepresent people, because people will see it, people will notice it and sense it, and it's just as bad. Let me just say it this way. Some Christian movies are just as cringy as woke movies, okay? Some Christian movies are just as bad as the Brie Larson Captain Marvel movie, which I hated, and the Thor Ragnarok movie, which I absolutely did not like at all. Alright, those were cringe, bad movies. Bad. Alright? So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Just be true to the art, be true to your values, and those will just shine out in your work. But please, don't preach to us. Don't try to be preachy. It's not going to end well. You're just going to be a cringy Christian. You're just going to be a cringy movie maker or a cringy storyteller. Let's not do this anymore. And one last suggestion, can we just please, not giving 5-star ratings to all the Marvel films? Let's not give 5-star ratings to a movie that's really not 5-star. Let's really think through the films that we watch and the entertainment that we watch. All right, just yeah, this is a rant. This is a real rant, because I was frustrated, and I'm excited for The Matrix, but I was also frustrated by just thinking about where the entertainment industry is headed as we speak. So God bless you guys. I hope that you guys were like, oh, that makes some sense. See you around.